brief time in the military, 2 years being drafted, were a change point in my life. I never got to Korea. I was inducted about the time the armistice was signed. Of course, the war isn't over, as I know, but it changed my life completely because I was determined to be a physician, like my father. And I needed one more year to get my pre-med requirements. Then I got my draft notice, thanks to Dwight David Eisenhower, my hero from the European theater. And he offered me a 2-year vacation with haircuts, everything. I was angry. I went to my draft board. I said, leave me alone. 4 or 5 years, you have a doctor. You guys know what doctors do? They said, you're going to go now. And so a good friend of mine was about to be drafted too. So we arranged so we would be drafted together, inducted in San Francisco, processed in Fort Ord, shipped across the continent to Camp Pickett in Virginia, where they were sending the COs, and I mean the conscientious objectors at the time. And then from there to finally after basic training to Fort Sam Houston in Texas. And in Fort Sam Houston in Texas, they sent me, the two of us, we had serial numbers, one number apart. US 56233-077. I'll never ever forget the number. And we both took the laboratory course for 12 weeks. But apparently I was one of the better students, and so they kept me on as an instructor, and I spent the rest of my time in Fort Sam Houston and discharged honorably from that point after the 2 years.